Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition, a 1960 Chevy Impala Convertible, and it's the right color. Give you the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition, a 1960 Impala Convertible. And this one has come with lots of the really special things. Of course, the big dog motor in 1960 was a 348 tri-power, and guess what's under the hood in this car? That's what's here. Now, you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish if you so decide, because we're going to do a cold start, we're going to do a walk around, give you more details of the car, more pictures, more views, things that you would like to look at, or you can click on the link in the description. It'll take you right to the car on our website. And our website is also available at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you will see close to 100 classic and collectible cars, trucks, and vehicles that are currently in inventory, ranging from cars back in the 1920s all the way up into the 70s and beyond. So if you're looking for that collector car or truck or vehicle for your collection, take a check at all of the stuff at Ellingson Motorcars. But getting back to this absolutely beautiful Roman red Impala Convertible. I mean, isn't that the color a convertible is supposed to be in my world? I guess it kind of is. But like I said, it's got the 348, it's got the tri-power, it even has power steering, which is really nice. Now, the air conditioning is an aftermarket air with the vents underneath the dash, which is really nice. Even though it's a convertible, there are still times when the weather is a little warm and perhaps the missus says, you know, we should put the air conditioning on. Nice to do with this particular car. It's all right there. So take a look at that engine compartment. It is really nice. Now, again, like I said, it came with power steerings, the big motor. Of course, it's got a white vinyl power top. So at the mere touch of a switch, you can put the top up in less than a minute. And that way, in the event that you got caught in a rain shower or whatever, you can certainly do that. Or as I mentioned, you want to go back to having air conditioned comfort, this car would have that. Now, you also have the wide white wall tires, which of course it would be correct for 1960. Now, the 1960 model was a little bit more subdued than the 1959 model, the famous cat eye 59. I mean, it was much starker, sharper lines, where the grille in the 60 is more oval, the back fins are lowered down a little bit, and whatever. It gives it more of a styling look. It still has, of course, the rocket ship thing that goes down the side. It looks like a jet airplane or a rocket with the trail going out the back with the white insert in there. That is just something that they just did that to really make the car look like it's moving when it's sitting still. So yeah, take a look at the inside. I mean, the houndstooth interior with the red carpet, the correct steering wheel. Nice thing about this car, it really hasn't been messed with. Nobody has cut the dash out or changed too much. That everything is just the way it is, other than the controls for the aftermarket air. But you still have the AM radio in place. Really nice that they haven't cut it all up and changed stuff. It is like one of the biggest things, like I said, when they order this car, it has a power top, but power steering is really a nice, especially in the full-size Chevrolet of this sort, the only four-seater convertible they had in 1960. It's really nice to have that power steering when you're going to car shows or you're parking or any of that stuff. And it is an automatic, by the way, too. Failed to mention that earlier, but it is the automatic Powerglide in this car, so anybody can jump in this car and drive it. Now, you can find all our cars on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. You know, give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it, and you'll find all the information on this car, our current inventory, and some of the cars that we have sold in the past. If you're kind of perusing the internet and looking for something to do, take a look at that stuff. I'm sure you'll find something interesting that Ellingson is currently have in stock or had in the past. Yes, the white boot, of course, all the extras. It's got the dual antennas, dual exhaust, of course, and It has fender skirts, which is another one of those options that people either like, dislike, or whatever. Hey, that's a personal thing, but it's really nice. If you don't particularly like them, you can take them off. It's one of those nice things. The dual antennas, the dual outside mirrors, and of course, they still have vent windows, which is still one of my favorite things, just because it, you know, that's the kind of air conditioning we had in our cars when I was a kid, because we certainly didn't have cars that had real air conditioning. So yeah, it's just one of those cars. I mean, 60 Impala convertibles are just really, really, and in Roman red. I mean, come on, with a white top and this interior, how much better could you ask for? Now, if you're like me, I would like to come on down in person and take a look at the car in person. We'd love to have you come to Ellingson's. We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays 10 to 4. So if you're like me, come on down, touch it, feel it, take a closer look. We'd really let you do that at your leisure or whenever would work. Now, you also have to remember, with that size of a trunk in this car, you can at least get 2, if not 3 sets of golf clubs, which might be a really important thing when you're out cruising around in your 60 Impala convertible. So, well, we thank you again today for watching our website and checking out all of our current inventory in cars and this beauty right here. And we hope to see you next time at EllingsonMotorcars.com.